The Maitripa Rabjungma community is a monastic training program which is under the umbrella of the worldwide Buddhist organization, the Foundation for the Preservation of the Mahayana Tradition. Maitripa College is an affiliate of FPMT. Maitripa College is a Buddhist college that offers postgraduate degrees and whose faculty and administrative staff support the nuns. Tara Farms is privately owned by a friend of Maitripa College and FPMT, who has offered areas of the property for use by the nuns for the duration of their training. Having a nuns community has been a long-time dream of many members of the Maitripa College community. Yangzi Rinpoche is the Tulku of Geshe Nelson Genden, the founder and main professor of Maitripa College, as well as the spiritual guide of both Maitripa College and the Maitripa Rabjungma community. Rinpoche also teaches in numerous FPMT centers across the world. Dr. Namdrol Miranda Adams is the Maitripa College Dean of Education. Gelongma Losang Yunten is an FPMT in-depth registered teacher, the Maitripa College chaplain, and abbess of the Maitripa Rabjungma community. Tiffany Petrella Blumenthal has held and continues to hold many roles at Maitripa College, is a longtime supporter of the college and owner of Tara Farms, home of the Maitripa Rabjungma community. Dr. Lee Miller is the Maitripa College director of the MDiv degree and chaplaincy program. Together with the Maitripa staff, they support the education of the nuns. After some time of dreaming and planning, in June 2024, we held our Maitripa Rabjungma community inaugural retreat with 6 lay women and 1 newly ordained Rabjungma for 2 weeks of practice, sharing, and mutual checking to see if this innovative new training program would be the right fit. The accommodation, practices, and workshops of the 2-week inaugural retreat were held at a property next door to Tara Farms, generously hosted by Tiffany Petrella Blumenthal with the support of staff from Maitripa College and other community members. The 2024 and 2-week inaugural retreat included daily Karma Yoga service at Tara Farms and shared meals with guests from the community, cooked by the retreat participants and supported by the Maitripa College staff. The 2024 2-week inaugural retreat included workshops on everything from sensible approaches to self-care with Senior Non-Venerable Droma to mentalities to bring to 3-year retreat with Kagyu teacher Lama Liza. The retreaters even learned the basics of flower offering arrangement with Dr. Lee Miller, who also held a workshop on compassionate boundaries. Maitripa College hosted pujas and workshops for the inaugural retreat, including a workshop on women in Buddhism from Dr. Namdrol Adams and examining racism in Buddhist communities with Gen Tenzin Choki. At the conclusion of the 2024 retreat, the retreaters were asked to give feedback about the process and to let us know if they were interested in joining the first cohort of Rabjungma's probationary nuns for an initial 3-year period of training under the guidance of Yangzi Rinpoche, Venerable Yunten, the support of the Maitripa College staff and Tara Farms facilities, with the option to extend it to 7 years. Yangzi Rinpoche, Venerable Yunten, and the Maitripa College senior staff considered the applicants and from those interested parties and chose 3 women to join the official first cohort to start April 2025. Now the incoming Rabjungmas need housing. What about tiny houses? The Tara Farms caretakers, the Maitripa College staff, and community rose to the occasion with inspiration and energy. Daryl's design and dedication especially made all the difference. The tiny house project was held by community member Daryl and supported by the work of many volunteers, Maitripa staff over a number of months. Daryl's design and efforts led to the program being able to encourage benefactors to support the materials and finishing costs for this tiny house and to purchase another. Now the incoming Rabjungmas need practice space, a gampa. What about a kitchen, a bathroom, and a shower? We have an old barn at Tara Farms. What about using rooms there? The Tara Farms owner and caretaker, the Maitripa College staff and community again rose to the occasion with inspiration and energy, and the renovations began. There was lots of beautiful community lunches throughout this process, and it really helped bond the community and get them excited for the incoming nuns. While work was finishing on the community build, a tiny house was purchased used, and our resident groundskeeper, handyman, jack-of-all-trades Chuck helped us throughout the process, including getting the house here and leveled, not to mention building walls and floors in the barn to create the practice space. We couldn't have done it without Chuck. Maitripa College registrar and librarian Linda was a furniture assembly heroine on top of helping with so many vital administrative details in the background. Once the Maitripa College staff volunteered extra time to cleaning and painting the kitchen, community members Sean and Sam volunteered countless hours of labor, troubleshooting, and many materials for a kitchen floor, sink, and cupboard. Sean and Sam also significantly updated the barn bathroom. The community gathered regularly and tidied, fixed, painted, and renovated, all volunteer labor except for the carpeting. Volunteers were often still at work after dark. Lalita the cat would offer supervision and moral support, and it was all yellow. Even prior to the inaugural retreat, community members donated funds for the essential meditation mats, cushions, and desks. Over the course of 6 months after the retreat, community members donated sacred texts, tankas, and statues for our practice space. We found an old but usable and beautiful china cabinet to use for an altar, which we sanded and repainted, and was then lovingly and skillfully embellished by Maitripa College community member Pepper. Now we have a Galpa practice space and can invite our community to group practices. We rehabbed the barn porch and added a wall, which we then commissioned our community artist Pepper to add the traditional Four Friends mural to. Now that we have a kitchen, bathroom, and practice space, time for the program's first Rabjungma ordination. One member of the program had been ordained the previous year, but the other two had been waiting patiently since the retreat the previous summer. Due to the kindness of Yangzi Rinpoche and Geshe Yeshe Tabke, it happened. And the first cohort is officially established. Standing from the left, Bhikshuni Lozang Yinten, the Maitripa Rabjungma Community Abbess and Coordinator, and Venerable Julie, New Rabjungma. Seated from the left, Venerable Thupten Tuje, New Rabjungma, Venerable Geshe Yeshe Tabke, the ordaining abbot, Venerable Chutso, the Rabjungma ordained the previous year. And we all have places to live. Meet our nuns' accommodation, which the first cohort of Rabjungmas have named Sukha, Shine, and Prajna. We have 3 tiny houses for 3 new nuns. 1 brought, 1 bought, and 1 made. The existing mobile home houses the resident and visiting senior nuns and has been named Trinley. Sukha means bliss, Shine means calm abiding, Prajna means wisdom, and Trinley means enlightened activities. The Rabjungmas then joined the Maitripa College community for a 10-day Mahamudra retreat. There they got used to lay and monastic interactions and were able to meet other monastics from around the world. The Rabjungmas are now settling into monastic routines, their specific training program, and into the beauty of Tara Farms. The local wildlife seems to welcome the nuns as the deer and their fawns come to sleep under and near the tiny houses. Thank you to all the supporters of the Maitripa Rabjungma community on behalf of FPMT, Maitripa College, and Tara Farms.